Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis and here's the latest update from Ukraine. Let's watch some of the recent videos that were uploaded on some of the Telegram channels. So for example, here's the Russian convoy that was ambushed by Ukrainian artillery. That was really precise. Let's go for it. So here we have some tanks, see, and the ground force they're watching, and just look at this one. Boom, the first tank just was ambushed, was hit by artillery, and you see it was massive attack. I don't know what kind of artilleries were used. I hope brand new United States made M777s. I'm gonna see more of that. And yeah, you see the column just stopped and it's just started to shoot. I wonder why they didn't take the fields. Wow, oh my god. They just hit the tank and all the shells inside just got on fire. And this one is running here. Running! How can you fire the tank then it runs? How can you... I'm not the wow! It was so precise. This tank was running very fast. It was running away, but yeah, such a precise shot from artillery. I'm really surprised. Even though we have some misses there, right, like more than 50 meters probably, but that one was really precise. Probably new Excalibur shells were used. I don't know how would you hit this tank, or maybe javelins or NLOs, and it's the other position. Why do they put this kind of everything? Okay, one more vehicle destroyed. So that happened near to the Kharkiv, from what I know. That ambush, we are really pushing Russian forces away from the Kharkiv region, and that's great, my friends. That's great that we have the counter-offensive operation, counter-attack now going in the Kharkiv area. However, still I'm quite concerned about Severodonetsk and Lysychansk. If you want to see the analysis of the military map, I'll put the link in the video description for you to my previous video. And here's the ambush attack on Russian tank T-90M. That's the best tank Russia probably has, and the best tank they use in this military offensive operation in war against Ukraine. So probably someone was here in the bushes with javelin or NLO. Russia says it cannot be destroyed by those systems, but who knows? So just look at this tank. Boom, it just blown up. So everyone who was inside just imminently met the creator. And here we have the close look on that T90M. That looks more modern compared to T72, but nevertheless you see the tower is separated, and yeah, it was just ambushed. It was hit in the front. Everyone who was inside, of course, lost their lives. Well, this tank is, I think, is a little bit bigger compared to T72. And yeah, probably I need to make a video about those Russian tanks. Yeah, from this side it looks like T72 more or less. Well, this tank is no more. You see, it was just demolished. You see, there's the part of the engine over there, the camshaft, gear, etc. So yeah, the shell hit tank from the forward side. That was enough for the ammunition to explode. That's the biggest disadvantage of those tanks, because they have ammunition aligned just on the floor, and they have the automatic system that sends the ammunition shells to the barrel. Because of that, all of the space under the crew is covered with the shells, so any hit would just cause this tank to explode. Actually, quite sad to see this in that condition, because we should have captured this tank for a best scenario and let it to be the part of Ukrainian army, but now it's just destroyed, just metal, nothing more, nothing left from this multi-million-dollar tank. And this is kind of interesting video showing the soldier point of view of some kind of operation that is held on the eastern side of Ukraine. So just want to listen. So they're speaking about the tank that they should probably hit using NLO they have, and yeah. So this soldier asked them to go over that building and take this NLO and hit the tank. The tank is just 100 meters away. Probably say, I'm not sure, but they say like we have some RPGs, probably not the NLO. Yeah, I'm not sure, it's quite hard to identify what they're saying. They say, no, there's the tank and his ass is pointing towards us. So it's a good position to hit the tank from the backwards. And so he's like, there's the tank, we can like hit the ass of the tank. And they say, no, probably we cannot hit it from this position. So yeah, probably this guy is the commander of this group, and he says like they discuss what to do with the tank. Probable idea is like to jump and hit the tank, and it's kind of risky. As you see, Ukrainian troops are well equipped compared to Russians. Oh, they were ambushed by someone. So someone was started the fire from that side, and immediately this guy just sat down. Maybe he was hit. No, he stood up. Or maybe that one. So real fighting is like that. Yeah, so one ambushes the other group. So they have to fire to that side, and they have the tank on the right. So they need to like go from this position because it's not secure. They can be targeted from this place and from the other by a tank. So that's why these troopers constantly look into other direction to check the tank. They are speaking about throwing the grenade towards them, and then they need to go all over the street to eliminate this threat from this position. Okay. This guy is really brave. Now they're gonna throw the grenade. Oh, they say the tank is coming, so probably those Russians who ambushed them, they call to the tank to come from this position. Yeah, it's a very risky position they have, my friends. Drop the grenade. Yeah, and now let's go. It's time to run. So the video finished, then this guy just luckily successfully run that overrun the perimeter for more secure place, but still they have the main threat from the tank that can fire for I think 2 kilometers, those T72s. So yeah, the war is like that, always risky, and only professionals can actually participate this kind of activity, I would say. And here we have the wildfires. It's not Ukraine. The wildfires now across the Siberian regions of Russia. As you can see, wildfires are very devastating to the nature, to the forests, and devastating also for the villages. That fire can just easily burn. and they have lots of villages nowadays that were destroyed by the fire in Russia. Why is it so? Because usually Russia sends their troops to fight the fires, but this time their troops and their army is quite busy in Ukraine. Unfortunately, I'm not okay with that, my friends, because I like nature. I don't like Russians, but I like nature. It's quite hard. And this is the greatest news we have so far for Ukraine. It happened yesterday. The historical photo of President Joe Biden signs the document S3522, the land lease to Ukraine. So we'll have now full support from United States and from allies to provide weaponry for Ukraine. So we gonna fight Russians back. So have modern types of everything, of tanks, probably aviation as well, not probably, but I'm sure about the aviation, armored vehicles, rockets, artillery systems. So Russia would just struggle. Yesterday Putin hadn't announced about the massive mobilization in Russia, so it was their only way how they would probably succeed in their operation in Ukraine. But finally Ukraine would win in any case, and with the help of United States, of course, we're gonna win this war against Russia. Russia struggles here using their regular army, and for sure we're gonna free our country with help of the world. Unfortunately, Russia continued to bring devastation to Ukraine. So this picture comes from Odessa. It happened last night. Riviera Mall was bombed by Russian cruise missiles, and you see the place was totally devastated. Luckily, not many people got injured. I think 5 persons or something like that. So you see our firefighters still doing their job the best way they can, eliminating the fires in the cities. But it's really hard for us, my friends. Still hard that Russia uses their military force against civilians. Good news from Germany, they will give us those kind of armored vehicles. I don't know the name of those, so please write if you know the name of this kind of German-made armored vehicles used to carry the troops somewhere on the front lines. And they have these big mirrors like you may find on the bus or trucks. The good thing that we had some sort of the cannon on the top. It's good. The company Elek just gave away those 2 wonderful electrical bikes to Ukrainian army, specially designed to serve in the military. The company is based in Ukraine, in Ternopil, so it's fantastic job. Elek guys, that you support the Ukrainian army, and actually they have some products for civilians as well. It's not the advertisement. I'm just really into the motorcycles, and I was surprised about the characteristics of those bikes. They can run with a single charge for 150 kilometers. The engine power is almost 4,000 watts. The maximum speed is 100 kilometers an hour. It's great, I would say, for this kind of bikes. And the full charge just takes 4 hours. It's great to have those on the front lines, because you can just ride it with NLO or something. You can ride it somewhere, in the bushes, just fire the rocket from the NLO, and you can just quickly turn around, come back to your base. So I think the idea of using those bikes is fantastic on the front lines. I think they even increased the performance for those bikes that they sent for the military, and I couldn't find the price. Probably they are very expensive. I would like to have the one, but yeah, it's quite expensive, and yeah, it's far away dream. Just need to secure me, my wife, my family, and everything. My friends, thank you so much for watching my videos, and if you want, you may support this channel by pressing the like, subscribing to this channel, and also if you can join our awesome Patreon community, where you have the access for the special perks from my side, or you can support this channel just through the PayPal. All of the links I'll put in the video description just below. I wish you a peaceful sky wherever you are, and have a great time.